And I am going to sit down with our fascinating cover girl this evening. Shannon Glickfield is here with us. We're going to talk more about her fascinating career. She is like a Wonder Woman in the Washington, D.C. area. I'm really excited to sit down and talk with her. And then our editorial staff here is going to put together our feature article. So some very serious journalism will be happening on stage for your eyes. So without further ado, please put your hands together for tonight's cover girl, Shannon Glickfield. Intern's gonna get fired. So how are you? Oh, we have mics. So, guys, is this too loud? Is this good?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Wonderful. So, Shannon Glickfield, you're a founding partner of Beekeeper Group, and this is what I love.
We have some bees in the house.
Some bees? Is that what they're called? Bees? Some bee buzzers?
You guys don't call your staff bees?
I call them my bays. So you were recently profiled by Refinery 29, and you were called the real Olivia Pope.
That's right. Scandal.
That it is Scandal, and Scandal is on right now. So like, this is a weird moment because it's like, am I with Olivia? Is she on ABC right now? Is she breathing?
I'm heading to the White House right after this.
Is that what's gonna happen?
You never know.
So I want to know, and you know, you don't have to name names, but if you do, we're all really close and we won't right, guys? We won't tell anyone. But can you tell us your most Olivia Pope moment, or an example of that? Like, what led them to say, Shannon Glickfield is the real Olivia Pope?
So I think sometimes it's just that you need more than one voice behind you.
Mm-hmm.
And so you gotta hustle on the side, you gotta make lots of friends in Washington, lots of friends, so that when someone's in crisis, you know who to call to assemble your army of activists to say what you need them to say.
Okay. So when have you done that for someone, and what was their social security number?
I can't confirm or deny any of it. Let me think of a big issue. No, we're everywhere. Really everywhere. Health, financial.
Right, you do crisis management and like managing just things.
Every day is crisis management. Apparently, with the social media thing, everyone has a voice and can attack you at any moment. And so we're just like the lifeguards standing by for our clients for any time someone is going to say something that might harm or injure them, and we're prepared with a response. And if necessary, we'll call in the big guns.
Oh my gosh.
I know. So much power. So much power.
That girl who threw up in her purse should have had you. You know, like, that's a crisis. Is that a crisis? Like, is that the level? Where is that on the scale of crises that you deal with?
So I gotta say, in the scope of what goes on in Washington, D.C., and I know there's firms that handle like seriously like crazy international countries, and like we're kind of lower on that scope. Like we don't represent like a nation, but we do represent a lot of big companies, associations, and nonprofits.
Got it.
Yes.
So we're not giving any names.
No.
I tried so hard. We'll talk next soon. So now you also at some point you had a blog through 2010.
Yes.
And
so like blogging, like really in the early blogging days before everyone had a blog that was like about their block. I was covering all of Washington, D.C., which is insane now to think about it.
Yeah.
So I was doing a guide, it was even before Yelp. So if you Googled like best pizza in D.C. or where to go for a first date in D.C., I came up.
Both answers, Danny and Olds. Yeah, so DC Concierge, so what led you to start that, and was that simultaneous with Beekeeper Group?
So, no, it was actually before, so that was like 2006, I think I started DC Concierge on, I think, a platform called TypePad, and I don't even think it exists anymore, everyone's on this thing called WordPress, but started a blog, and then Twitter came out, and I created a feed on my blog that said, where's the DC Concierge now? Because I wanted to show everyone that I was like out and about and going to all these cool places. So I was really using it like Foursquare, like where you check in at places.
Okay.
And then I realized Twitter was more of a conversation and I was talking to other people. And so half the tweets that showed up under where is the DC Concierge now made no sense, including I met my husband through Twitter.
Wait, okay, that's a story, and we can use his name. How did you meet your husband through Twitter?
So like, it was really, really early when Twitter first came out. And so you would tweet with people, and it would be like this small community of maybe like 50 people who were here in DC who were on Twitter, like when it first came out. And so we did this thing called a tweet up, where you're in DC and you're on Twitter, let's get together and meet, because it was so unusual that you would be on Twitter and be in DC. And so we did this tweet up, and I met this guy who's now my husband.
Wow, and the tweet up.
And the tweet up.
That is great. I went to a Friendster social once. So, about Twitter, right? So on Twitter we have likes. On Instagram we have hearts.
Right.
On Facebook we have thumbs up. You backstage mentioned you're a little like you.
I have some issues because there was a platform called blip.tv.
Okay.
And it's really the tragedy of being an early adopter, that you take these risks.
The tragedy of being an early adopter.
And you go and you put your social capital into a platform that you don't know whether will take off. So
Which Blip? How do you know what Blip is?
yeah, it was like a YouTube-ish thing.
Right. So wrong
I accumulated thousands of views on a video I did about FOMO.
Which, for those, some people might not know, because people didn't know what charting was. What is FOMO?
FOMO is serious. FOMO is a rare but serious social disorder that I suffer from. It's called fear of missing out syndrome.
Yes.
Runs very deep for me. I've had it for many years. Was diagnosed probably like 5-6 years ago. I'm currently in recovery.
Really?
Yes, you can recover. There are steps. And but I did a whole video about what it's like to suffer from FOMO, and it was on Blip, and it got so many views, and then it got moved to YouTube, and now it has like no views.
The tragedy of being early. Now, here's my question though. So, because FOMO, I feel like is 3. Did you start FOMO? Because it's not 6 years old.
No. I wish I could take credit from it. I like to think I brought it to the DC area.
At the tweet up. Guys, it's tweet up. We're gonna make this thing happen.
I was diagnosed from someone in Denver who's familiar.
Was it a serious diagnosis?
Very serious diagnosis.
What was that moment like?
It was like it just spoke to me. It's like when someone just knows you and they're like, you have FOMO, and I'm like, what's that? Fear of missing out syndrome. I'm like, I do. I have that.
What was happening? So we in Denver. What was it a tweet up? You're like, I'm missing another tweet up. I'm here in Denver.
I was in Denver, and I was trying to meet as many people as I could in the Denver Boulder area while I was out there, and I was only there for like 2 days, and so I was trying to get through everything in 2 days, feeling like I was missing out if I didn't cover all the ground in 2 days.
Okay, so you were being location-based.
Yeah, but you have like real symptoms. It's like sadness and like stress, and so you try and overbook and plan, and you make all these plans that are really not humanly possible, and you try and double book, so you're like, well, if you meet me here and then you meet me here, then we can do this, and then we'll all go to this together, and so you can cover all your ground. But it's really, FOMO, yeah, it's a stressful disorder.
Yeah, no, it sounds like I've never taken it seriously. Like the way they treated vegans, that's how I've treated FOMO vegans. So now I'm feeling like I've been insensitive. Like I thought it was a lighthearted thing, but
No, it's really serious. The worst thing you can do to someone with FOMO is cancel or reschedule. A whole chain of events that you like can't even imagine. The schedule, your plans are so crafted just so. And the other mean thing you can do to someone with FOMO is be like, oh, you weren't at that?
okay, so gosh, your likes are rising. Guys, get on Twitter right now, right? And you have to tweet. You got to tweet to Shayna about this, right? Like
At DC Concierge.
At DC Concierge.
Still the Twitter, blog long gone, but Twitter handle still lives.
Okay, great. So don't do that right now because you have to pay attention to us. So you are the dean of the Awesome Foundation. So I would love for you to tell everyone here about this awesome
Awesome Foundation?
Awesome Foundation. There's chapters all around the world. I'm recently turning over my deanship, but have been running it for probably a year and a half, 2 years. And so it's micro-philanthropy, new buzzword for everyone. And 10 of us get together every month and we each kick in $100 out of our pockets, cash, and we give
No
$1,000.
checks.
No checks. What?
LJ.
People wouldn't know what to do with the check.
So right, we're dropping dollar bills.
So we're dropping dollar bills into a paper bag, and then we're giving our $1,000 grant to something awesome that benefits the community. And we've given, Awesome Foundation has given, I think, over $1.5 million globally,
Wow.
and over $40,000 locally.
That's awesome.
It's so awesome, like just the people who apply are doing such awesome things that you have no idea what
What is the most awesome
The most
thing?
awesome thing, my favorite Awesome Foundation grant was to a flash mob orchestra that only goes and shows up in places where there's expectations of silence, like you see.
Oh.
Because that's so awesome, and that's just so DC too.
Yeah. No, that it's like that.
Because we obey all the rules. Like, show up and play an instrument.
So was that here in DC?
They showed up and played instruments at museums here in DC.
That's
It's my grant.
Did people get mad? Did people get mad, or were they?
I didn't see it.
She had a lunch and then a brunch and then a dinner.
I'm really busy.
Yeah, I want to know. So I'm going off script because I'm in this with you. What do you do? Like, are you ever not busy?
So actually, I struggle with free time. I'm really good at sleeping. Sleeping's one of my core competencies. So like 12 hours, nothing. I can do like 14, easy. Yeah, given the opportunity. But brunch also plays a really important role in my life, as many Washingtonians. And so it's rare, so I like to get up, eat the breakfast/brunch, and then go back to bed for the after breakfast brunch nap.
I'm gonna give you a tip. I want you to make this happen. Bacon water.
I'll see what I
It
can
can
do.
take off. It could be the thing. Don't do it on blip. Okay, so no, but here's the deal. You're a big deal. Guys, clap if you know that she is a big deal. Urban Folds 20 People Making DC. Times the New Washington mentions you as part of that new guard. Boutique Agency of the Year for the Beekeeper Group. PR Week's 40 Under 40. And you're an active volunteer with the Trust for the National Mall. And you're the cover girl of this magazine. What is your proudest accomplishment to date?
Oh man. Oh god. See, the accomplishments are tough because I feel like so many people help me to get those things and do those things. And really it's my FOMO that drives me. Biggest accomplishment. Yeah, we'll go with that Time Magazine centerfold because that was like.
Oh, it was a centerfold.
They sent a photographer out, took a picture of me. It wasn't the most flattering thing, but like basically they said they were doing a story on the New Washington and like the new economy going on here, and it was like a few years ago when some other cities were still going through some rough times after the economy tanked. And so they took pictures of me in a ball gown on my way to the Ball on the Mall, which is a big fundraiser for the Trust for the National Mall. And then they ran the story with the headline, Bubble on the Potomac is DC out of touch with the nation that it governs. But the article was really good. And I was like in my ball gown on my cell phone, middle America, like playing like softball and like frisbee and like having their picnics on the National Mall. But maybe I am the New Washington.
You got tricked.
I got tricked. The PR girl was PR.
Yeah. So I was going to ask you, because I know, we're not naming names or anything like that. So here is a question I have. When has there ever been a moment where you could use you?
Oh my gosh, every day.
Like, what has been a moment, like a crisis? Like,
oh man, no, like day to day, I would say like, I definitely have like Olivia Pope, it's cool, it's handled, like the whole idea of sort of public relations is like, they call it like a duck model, where you're like, look calm and smooth above the water, but you're scrambling like hell below. And so I think just, if I could just get like an extra dose of something in my coffee or Red Bull or whatever in the mornings to give the extra push, but like day to day, it's like, it's my normal. I think it's my normal. I think my normal might not be normal.
Well, yeah, your normal's not normal, let's start kicking ass, right? So, young Shayna, I want to know what you were like as a kid, where you're like, I go to softball practice, brownies, girls, guys, so I didn't know that was FOMO. You guys? When you were younger.
So when I was younger, but like back then we didn't have like social media, and we had like landlines.
I did. I had a pen pal named Bruce in Nevada. No, we didn't really have it. Well, or we shouldn't have been.
So I would have to like use the landline to like make all my calls, find out what was going on across the board, make my choices, like handle things.
Wait, who is this, like picking college?
That was like high school. I'm dating myself with this. We didn't have cell phones yet.
Yeah.
I just said at dinner tonight. I was like, does anyone want to know about the 80s?
Nancy.
I'll tell you about the 80s.
Yes, Shayna, you have been so fantastic. Guys, please follow DC Concierge, the awesome foundation.
There's so much to do. There's so many places to go. I shouldn't be sitting here right now, but actually, I have 3 phones within 1 phone, and I'm picking lots of different. I'm doing 3 things on each of the 3 phones, so I'm doing 9 things on 9 phones.
Carol. Carol, you have a problem.
I have a problem. I can't be everywhere at once. That's my only problem. Is that I'm just one person. That's my only problem.
That's everyone's problem. Listen. Let some of this stuff go. A charcuterie class on a boat? Who needs that?
It sounds luxurious, necessary, and delicious. Yes.
You don't even know. You're gonna go to a quinceañera?
Yep. I have almost 3 quinceañeras, so why can't I go to one, you know?
You don't even know the girl.
So what? She seems nice. Look at a picture.
I don't even know how you're finding out about this stuff. Look,
I don't know
you
either.
come-
It comes to me. Twitter, Blip, Clark, Stamps, all those things. Carol, there's no phone there anymore. It's part of your treatment.
The Economist is getting spicy. Oh yeah, Shinzo Abe, hello.
Oh my God. The way she's holding that calculator.
Algebra. Yikes.
I love the turn that the magazines are taking these days. What, just seeing serious people just sort of trivialized. I love it.
Exactly.
I was reading, this is policy review.
Every month I'm like, oh, when's it coming?
Get ready. Oh, this is fucking Allie Greenspan. I'm just keeping it tight. He's keeping it tight. My interest rates are going up.
Tuesday.
I know that song, yeah. All right, I don't know if y'all are ready.
No, that's not you. No, you go.
You gotta
You go.
go.
You go.
Yeah.
I love hanging out at Barnes and Noble with you.
Okay, this is a little wild. Look, it's the highlights. Okay, it's highlights. Y'all remember that magazine as a child? Okay, it's a children's magazine, but wait till you see who is the central.
I'm waiting.
You're gonna just, I mean, you're not even ready.
Okay.
Okay. The man who played Mr. Belvedere.
That's a show from the 80s.
Time for the Como anonymous meeting.
You know what? I thought it was going to be canceled, and I almost died. Hi guys, I'm over here for 5 minutes. It's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Yes, I absolutely have someplace to be. I can't be here with you guys. You know what? You know what? Somebody told me something about something terrible called JOMO, joy of missing out. So they're making fun of us.
I feel like they could have done a better job planning the meeting because if other groups are getting
Yeah. Well, Venn diagram, you know?
Hey, what the fuck? How long has this been going on?
All right, ladies, all right. It's awesome club time. Put in your $100. Megan, don't shortchange me this
I
month.
was gonna make change.
No. This is a $1,000 bill, yes. Hold up. Gotta test it.
Here, ladies.
All right, you know how we usually donate this? But you bitches are cheap, and I've been paying for brunch for the past 6 months. I'm taking this money. Yes.
There is a dog tightrope walking troupe in Topeka, and those little beagles need to walk across the Grand Canyon on the string. No!
How can you live with yourself?
Right? God damn, y'all are right. There shouldn't be a day where dogs shouldn't be able to tightrope. You know, if you cheap bastards keep not paying, that's all right. Because I'm paid, all right? I'm the new Washington, if y'all didn't know.
I gotta say, this date's been kind of hard for me because you've been on your phone and you haven't really answered anything I've asked you.
I tweeted all of my answers.
Did you order Thai food?
You got my tweet?
Yeah.
I didn't even know we were ordering, though.
I asked you on Twitter.
We're right here, though. Okay, fine. You eat. Just tell me about what you do at work. I feel like I need to get to know you better.
Okay. Jenna, you gotta stop using your DeviantArt profile to get all that. Nothing is happening there. You know, you're putting up all your beautiful lady parts, you know, and stuff. It's pretty, but
It's such a cool interface, though.
Ah.
People should start using it.
they're not going
They
to.
will. When they see it, when they go there, they'll want to subscribe.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna tell you about something I've heard of.
Okay.
That I think you should get on. Okay? It's called Facebook. Just hear
That
me out.
doesn't sound like a name that's gonna last.
The Awesome Fund cannot foresee things like this. We are so sorry.
I'm so nervous. I just gotta get some Skittles. I can't. We'll have to open to the center to find out.
Depends on the emergency. If it's big enough,
Is
it'll be on the
the
front page.
emergency involving heat or cold?
Yeah. No, I need the weather, so
You have
let me
to
know.
call upon our friends, Captain Earth. What does he say? Earth, wind, fire.
It could be any of
That is
those.
It's on the centerfold of Alan Greenspan.
I have not come for 6 months. No, I'm missing out on my orgasm.
Well, thank you very much. I was not expecting to be portrayed in that manner. When I showed up, all I could see my assistant here, Harry told me that it was going to be a complimentary picture of me.
I got a text from Andrea. She wanted something a little spicier. I'm very sorry.
And I was told I was wearing
Please
pants.
fix this. Please fix this.
It's like we've got food poisoning from your spice. How do you think I feel, okay? How do you think I feel?
Well, living with that must... very smooth because you lax. Emotionally, I imagine you feel betrayed.
I don't like sitting on Metro, hearing women throw up in their purses about my business.
I'm so sorry.
Harry?
I cannot apologize enough. I know we have a lot more places to go for you to make me apologize publicly, but
My clitoris has retreated into my body.
I'm very, very sorry about that.
Okay, I have a government checkbook. I will now issue. Okay, to cover any expenses paid for the sicknesses that you've endured.
I am very, very
Let's
sorry.
test it, yeah.
It's real.
Real?
It's a checkbook. It's a form of money. Harry.
Well, Mr. Greenspan,
All right, now kiss them on the mouth.
Okay, guys. So, we're gonna go into this library. We're gonna do this flash mob right, okay?
Are we singing? Obviously.
We're just gonna straight acapella this, guys.
You ready?
take a slightly larger collection this month.
Alan Greenspan disorder, that was money well spent.
And we also have some library patrons that are filing charges.
Traumatic stress flash mob.
Apparently, Hanson is a trigger for some people.
Anyone who lived through the 90s.
Yeah, as we all did.
I thought it was going to be a joke, but now I feel like we were just insensitive.
Sometimes it feels better to pay that money than other times.
Thanks, bitch.
It is my favorite page of the book. It is where we kind of get to the heart of what we learned this evening. Put your hands together for like a learning moment. Alright, without further ado, this I know. Please.
This, I'm Caroline Pettit, and this I know. This is improv, people, and sometimes your brain doesn't work really well. And Planned Parenthood is something I know something about, but not on stage tonight. I apologize, and that's all I know. That's all I know.
bus, and I just learned I can go with my purse now instead of just out in front of everybody.
I'm Nancy Norman, and this I know. Sephora is like a makeup or like a
I'm Molly Murchie, and this I know. There's actually a book by Jolie Kerr called How to Clean Vomit Out of Your Handbag. It is available at your local library, which you can visit when there is not a flash mob. I'm Catherine Dudman, and this I know. Not all vegans are terrible.
I'm Megan Cummings, and this I know. Shart is becoming a more socially acceptable word to say.
I'm Nikki Stowers, and this I know. Don't curse out your boss unless you're absolutely sure you're done with that job.
I'm Laura Barber, and this I know. Some people have FOMO, but I definitely have JOMO.
I'm Jenna Hall, and this I know. If you're going to brunch with Eva Lewis, do not shortchange her.
And I'm Dana Malone, and this I know. The book for this month is officially closed, so thank you all for reading.